जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today is Thursday. It is 8th of January 2026. It is Madhava Masa or Magha Masa and Krishna Paksham Sashti Tiri. So there is one Vaishnava today. So today is the um, and disappearance day of Shri Jaidev Goswami. So we shall read few lines from Special Vaishnava days. So about Jaidev Goswami. He is the great Vaishnava poet, and he wrote Gita Govinda, which Lord Chaitanya so much relished hearing, and which contains the Dashavatara Stotra, or prayers to the 10 principal incarnations of the Lord. We also daily sing one verse from this for protection prayers to Lord Narasimha Deva. Tavakara Kamalavare Nakamadbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubhangam Keshavadhuta Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of half man, half lion, all glories to you. Just as one can easily crush a wasp between one's fingernails, so in the same way the body of wasp-like demon Hiranyakshipu has been ripped apart by the wonderful pointed nails on your beautiful lotus hands. From the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, 8th chapter, 19 verse. As described by Srila Jayadev Goswami in his Dashavatara Stotra, Lord Buddha apparently decreed the Vedic knowledge. Nindasi yajna videraha sutijatam sadaya hridaya darshita pashughatam keshavadhita buddha sharira jaya jagadisha hare. The mission of Lord Buddha was to save people from the abominable activity of animal killing and to save the poor animals from being unnecessarily killed. When Pasandis were cheating by killing animals on the plea of sacrificing them in the Vedic yajnas, the Lord said, if the Vedic injunctions allow animal killing, I do not accept the Vedic principles. Thus, he actually saved people who acted according to Vedic principles. One should therefore surrender to Lord Buddha so that he can help one avoid misusing the injunctions of the Vedas. The Kalki Avatar is the fierce incarnation who vanquishes the class of the atheists born in this age of Kali. Okay, so that is about he describing about the Dashavataras, and then further in the discussion of Sri Jaidev Goswami, this is a very important verse and purport from Srila Prabhupada's Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, 13th chapter, 42 shloka. The Lord used to read the books of Vidyapati, Jayadeva, and Chandidasa, relishing their songs with his confidential associates like Sri Ramanandaraya and Swarupa Damodara Goswami. Vidyapati was a famous composer of songs about the pastimes of Radha Krishna. He was an inhabitant of Mithila, born in a Brahmana family. It is calculated that he composed his songs during the reign of King Sivasimha and Queen Lachima Devi. In the beginning of the 14th century of Shaka era, almost 100 years before the appearance of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The 12th generation of Vidyapati's descendants is still living. Vidyapati's songs about the pastimes of Lord Krishna express intense feelings of separation from Krishna, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu relished all those songs in his ecstasy of separation from Krishna. Jayadev was born during the reign of Maharaja Lakshmana Sena of Bengal in the 11th of 12th century of the Shaka era. His father was Bhojadeva and his mother was Vamadevi. For many years he lived in Navadvipa, then the capital of Bengal. His birthplace was in the Birbhum district in the village Kendubilva. In the opinion of some authorities, however, he was born in Orissa, and still others say that he was born in southern India. He passed the last days of his life in Jagannath Puri. One of his famous books is Gita Govinda, which is full of transcendental mellow feelings of separation from Krishna. The gopis felt separation from Krishna before the Rasa dance, as mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam, and the Gita Govinda expresses such feelings. There are many commentaries on the Gita Govinda by many Vaishnavas. Chandidasa was born in the village of Nanura, which is also in the Bilbrum district of Bengal. He was born of Brahmana family. It is said that he also took birth in the beginning of the 14th century Shakabda era. Okay, this is a few lines from special Vaishnava days about the Jaidev Goswami. Okay, so we shall move into our, that is from Yuvan's perspective, we shall now move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, so now the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Garbhodakasai Vishnu. So he is speaking to Lord Brahma and then just giving assurance and solace to him that, O Brahma, so do not be dejected, and you are a personified Vedic injunctions. So Ma Veda Garbhagastandrim Sarga Udyamam Avaha. So do not worry about your dejection, and also you engage yourself. You have prayed for the mercy, and so that you can create further. But I have already arranged all those things for you. Tanmaya apaditam hegre yanmam pradhayate bhavan. For whatever you have prayed, I have already arranged. Now, so today further, the Lord is speaking to Brahma that, oh Brahma, so for Brahma, he was Virama Sakinnavat. He has been quiet and silent. Now, after praying to the Yavan Manovacha Sutva Virama Sakinnavat, after praying by Lord Brahma, he is tired and he is now silent. Now, Lord is speaking to him. Now, oh Brahma, again you engage yourself in the austerities and penances. And then by that one, you will receive all the knowledge and how to create everything else. You would be able to see everything in your heart itself. You will be able to see all the planetary systems very clearly within your heart. Likewise, Lord is saying, we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 9, verse number 30. भूयस्त्वं तपातिष्ठ विद्यां चैव मदाश्रयां ताभ्यम् अन्तर्हृदि ब्रह्मन् लोकान् द्रक्ष्यसि अपावृतान्. Bhuyah, again, this is Bhuyah. Bhuyastvam tapatishtam. Engage yourself again in the penance. Bhuyastvam tapatishtam. Vidyam chaiva madashriyam. And in the knowledge, vidyam cha eva, certainly, madashriyam, under my protection, you engage yourself again in the penance and also taking this knowledge about me, vidyam, in the knowledge. Bhuyastum tapatista vidyam chaiva madashriyam. Tabhyam antarhridi brahman. Tabhyam, by those qualifications. Tabhyam, by those qualifications of austerities and penance and the knowledge. Antarhridi brahman, O Brahmana, Brahman, Antarhridi, within the heart. Antarhridi, O Brahmana, O Brahma, Lokan drakshasi apavrutan. All the worlds, Lokan, all the worlds, drakshasi, you will see, apavrutan, all disclosed, completely, very clearly, like we sit at one place and watch everything within a TV. Likewise, Lord Brahma would be able to see everything within his heart, whatever is happening, by when he is engaged in the tapasya, tapatishta, and by taking shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, madashriyam, ashriyam. Likewise, Lord is saying to Brahma, Bhuyastvam tapatishta vidyam chaiva madashriyam ताभ्यम अंतर्हृदय ब्रह्मन लोकान द्रक्षसि अपावृतान. The translation. O Brahma, situate yourself in penance and meditation and follow the principles of knowledge to receive my favor. By these actions, you will be able to understand everything from within your heart. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Can I request Lalita Devi Mataji to read this purport, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. The mercy the Lord bestowed. Purport Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, the mercy the Lord bestows upon a particular person engaged in executing the responsible work entrusted onto him is beyond imagination. But His mercy is received due to our penance. His mercy is received due to our penance and perseverance is in executing devotional service. Brahma was entrusted with the work of creating the planetary systems. The Lord instructed him that when he meditated, he would very easily know where and how the planetary systems must be arranged. The directions were to come from within, and there was no necessity for anxiety in that task. Such instructions of Buddhi Yoga are directly imparted by Lord from within, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, 10th verses, 10th sloka. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Sri Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Okay, so here Prabhupada is describing the mercy the Lord bestows upon a particular person engaged in executing the responsible work entrusted unto him is beyond imagination. But only thing is, a person must be engaged in the service. And also, he must have a staunch faith on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, this is Brahma is now meditating for a very long time. Again, now he is asking benedictions from the Lord. Now, what Lord is saying again? Again, you engage yourself in the tapasya. Bhuyastvam. Again, tapatishta. So, by that meditation, he would receive all instructions within his heart. And here Brahma is engaged in the Praja Visarge Nijisasanarhanam. Praja Visarge Nijisasanarhanam. He would create all the bodies of all the living entities, okay, according to their consciousness. Okay, so and again the mercy is beyond the imagination. That is Lord's mercy it is causeless mercy. It is so much of mercy on the living entities. Okay, but his mercy is received due to our penance and perseverance in executing devotional service. But we must be surrendering to the Supreme Lord. That is very, very important. Otherwise, just we come and go and then there is no discipline. Whenever I want, I can come. That is not penance. Whenever I feel comfortable, then I chant. That is not the penance. Everyone, even whenever I get hungry, I will eat it. That is not the thing. Yukta ahara viharasya, yukta chestasya karmasya, regulate the activities. It is very difficult sometimes, but we need to endeavor for it. That is where the challenge is. Brahma is not having comfortable situation sitting on that lotus flower. There is so much of devastating water, too much of wind. and still he is sitting in the meditation. No one is there to support him. Just whatever is the water and air is there, just drink and then meditate. That is the only thing he could do. And he has gone through so much of troubles. It is not simply coming whenever he wanted like that. It is asked to regulate the activities as much as possible according to his situation. That is called penance and austerities. Otherwise, if I give importance to the materialistic activities, it is important because to make the body fit and alive to keep going on. But that is not austerities. There must be something penance. So here Brahma has gone through this is due to our penance and perseverance in executing devotional service. Brahma was entrusted with the work of creating the planetary systems. Okay, so that was his duty because that is he situated. Lord was Twayaham Toshitaha Samyak Veda Garbha Sisrukshaya Chiram Brutena Tapasa Dustoshaha Kota Yoginam. Dustoshaha Kota Yoginam. Some people they do Kota Yoginam. They pretend that I am doing japa. I wanted to show off something like that. I'm also a devotee. But Dustoshaha Kota Yoginam. Lord will not be pleased with them. And Brahma is Tvayaham Samyak Tvayaham Tositaha Samyak Vedagarbhasi Surukshaya. I am very pleased with you, O Brahma. Chiram Brutena Tapasa. And you have engaged yourself in the tapasya for a very long time. Okay, certainly in other kind of Lord says to Brahma. So here the Lord instructed him that when he meditated, he would very easily know where and how the planetary systems must be arranged. Again, uh, he would very easily know where and how the planet systems will be, and that will knowledge will be revealed within the heart of Brahma. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavaye. Tene Brahma. Brahma is again Vedic knowledge. Brahma means Lord Brahma, and Brahma also means all the Vedic injunctions. Brahma means the spirit soul. Based on the context, it is number of different meanings would appear. So here, Tene Brahma in the Adikavi, Brahma is also Lord Brahma is also called Adikavi. In his heart, Lord has revealed all those instructions and what to do, how to do those things. So again, the directions were to come from within the heart, and there was no necessity for anxiety in that task. Again, but in this material world, we go and approach different people for different kinds of opinions, but we get only the actions which will be failure in the due course of time. But we may think that it may be successful in due course, but it is that those instructions should be coming from the Lord or Vedic injunctions because they have been free from the defects, illusions, and the imperfect senses and cheating tendency. They are the Vedic injunctions. But people in this material world, they're always having a cheating tendency, and make mistakes, commit mistakes, and fall into illusion, imperfect senses. Okay, that is of the nature of this material world. So if we wanted any directions, we have to approach Vedic injunctions, Shastra, Pramana. And one has to meditate in tapasya and austerity. Then those instructions come from the heart. Again, Brahma has taken the instructions from the Lord initially, tapasya, tapa, ta and pa, the two letters, and then engaged. Um, Chakadda paramam tapaha, Yad upasutya rahasi chakadda paramam tapaha. And O Brahma, you have taken my instruction and you engaged yourself in the penance. And then knowledge will be revealed in the Brahma's heart. And who is chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, he must be initiated by the spiritual master. And then spiritual master, what he would say? So chant 16 rounds every day and then follow the four regulative principles. Just only those instructions and keep yourself pure. In such a way, he gives simple instructions. As the word comes from the spiritual master, so it has got a potency, empowerment, so that the disciple can engage further. That's why initiation is needed. We can also chanting of Hare Krishna, it will also purify, but the instruction should be coming from the bona fide spiritual section. Okay, at the time, there is no necessity for anxiety in executing the tasks. We are protected, we are covered. Okay, and here such instructions of Buddhi Yoga are directly imparted by the Lord from within, as confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Tesham nityabhiktanam. So again, Krishna says that shloka from here. Tesham satadiktanam bhajitam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam ye namam upayanti te. So I will give those instructions how one can come to me. Tesham satatayuktanam, all the time, always engaged in rendering devotional service. Bhajitam priti purvakam, in loving ecstasy. Then dadami buddhi yogam tam, I will give the real intelligence, buddhi yogam. Dadami buddhi yogam tam, ye namam upayanti te, and how they can come to me. Okay, so this is the Lord's assurance. But only thing is, by one's personal endeavor, one must be engaged in the service of the Lord by following the instructions of the spiritual master. So here again in this one shloka, Lord is saying Tabhyam Antarhudi Brahman, and again Kalarup Antah Antah Purusha Rupena Kal Rupena Yobahi Samanvechasatvanam Bhagavan Atma Maya. He will make that person who is engaged in the devotional service, someone with Sattvanam, he will make sure that whatever he has been doing, he would go through in the real life by his activities, by his intelligence, those things. Someone with Sattvanam, Bhagavan Atma Maya, those pains and pleasures. So inside in the heart as a Purusha, outside as the time factor. Okay, and then Lokan Drakshasi Apavritan. We do not have to go the tour, going to different places. Many people they go viharas. But here Lord Brahma is advised to sit and penance. Then you would see all the planetary systems within your heart only. Okay, so that is very nice thing how Brahma is. That's why all personalities like Brahma and also great sages and Lord Shiva always engaged in sitting and meditation and thinking of Sattvam Shuddham Vasudev Siddhitam Yadete Tatra Puman Apavritah Sattvechi Tasmin Bhagavan Vasudevo Hedokshyo Me Namasa Vidhiyete. Lord Shiva says to Sati Devi, O Sati Devi, Sattvam Shuddham Vasudev Siddhitam Yadete Tatra Puman Apavritah. When one is situated in the pure goodness and meditating on the Vasudeva, Satve च तस्मिन् Bhagavan Vasudevo Hedokyo me namasa vidhiyate, and he will be revealed within my heart. I offer my obeisances unto that Vasudeva. So that's why many of great personalities they always engage in the austerities and penances and devotional service. Okay, this instruction is giving to Brahma. Okay, Bhuyastum tapatishta vidyam chaiva madashrayam tabyam antarhृदि brahman lokan drakshasi apavrutan. Okay, can I request devotees kindly repeat line by line behind me wherever it is possible. Bhuyastum tapatishta
भूयस्त्वं तपातिष्ठ
vidyam chaiva madashrayam
Vidyam Chaiva
नित्यं चैव
Madasrayam
महात्म्यं
Bhuyas
tabyam antarhृदि brahman
Tavyam Antarhृti Brahman
ब्रह्मन्
lokan drakshasi apavrutan
Lokan
Rakshasya Aparvitan.
Again. Bhuyastum tapatiष्ठ
Yasvam Tapatiष्ta.
Vidyam chaiva madashrayam
Chaiva Madashrayam.
Sabhyam antarhri brahman
Tatyam Antariti Brahman.
Lokan drakshasi apavrutan
Lokan
Rakshasya Aparvitan.
Bhuyastum tapatiष्ठ
Yasvam Tapatiष्ta.
Vidyam chaiva madashrayam
Chaiva Madashrayam.
Sabhyam antarhri brahman
Tatyam Antariti Brahman.
Lokan drakshasi apavrutan.
Rakshasya Aparvitan.
Okay, very beautiful. Okay, can I request devotees to take turns one by one? Second, I request Saranya Mataji to go first.
हरे कृष्ण भूयस्त्वं तप आतिष्ठ विद्यं चैव मदाश्रयं स्थाप्यम् अन्तर्हृदि ब्रह्मन् लोकान् द्रक्ष्यासि अपावृतान्
Okay, very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Swarup Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna. Bhuyastvam tapa atishta viddam chaiva mad ashrayam tabham antar vidhi brahman lokan drakshasi apabritan.
Nice. Thank you, Prabhuji. Asha Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Puyastvam taba adishta vidyam saiva madashayam tapyam andar hrudi brahman lohan trakshashi abaprudan.
Okay, very nice. Jai Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you. Bhuyastvam tapa atishtha vidyam chaiva mad ashrayam tabhyam antarhृदि brahman lokan drakshasya apavritan. Krishna, thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Very nice. Lalita Devi Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी भूयस्त्वं तपातिष्ठ विद्यां चैव मदाश्रयां तभ्यम् अन्तर्हृदे ब्रह्मेण लोकान् द्रक्ष्यसि अपावृतान् हरे कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Radhaseka Mataji, please.
भूयस्त्वां तप आश्रिता विद्यं चैव मदाश्रयं तभयम् अन्तर्हित ब्रह्मान् लोकान् द्राक्षासि अपहृतान्.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण भूयस्त्वं तप आतिष्ठ विद्यां चैव मदाश्रयं ताभ्याम् अन्तर्हृदि ब्रह्मन् लोकान् द्रक्ष्यसि अपावृतान्
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Debashish Prabhuji, are you available to try? 2 minutes. Okay, so that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhuyastum tapatishta vidyam chaiva madashriyam tabhyam antarhri brahman lokan drakshasi apavrutan. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, can anyone would like to read the translation?
I can try प्रभु जी
Yes, Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण O Brahma situate yourself in penance and meditation and follow the principles of knowledge to receive my favor. Receive my favor. By these actions, you will be able to understand everything from within your heart. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. That is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. shall move to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today letter to Tradhi's Nagapatni, and February 11th, 1971, Gorakhpur. Okay, can I request any unallocated devotee to read this letter, please?
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, may I try?
Yes, Mataji.
My dear Shriman Tradhis and my dear daughter Nagpatni Devidasi, please both accept my blessings. I'm in due receipt of your letter dated nil from our Los Angeles New Dwarka temple, and I'm very glad that you have come to join our family of Krishna, which is the original, eternal, blissful family of all living souls as parts and parcels of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. It is so much pleasing to me that you and many, many young boys and girls are finding that Krishna or Govinda is the only source of satisfaction and joyfulness for all living entities. Everyone is anxious after longevity and sense happiness, but they are all bewildered and frustrated until by the grace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they come into this Sankirtan moment, which is the only right way for easily reviving our desired life of eternal bliss. I'm very glad to accept you both, husband and wife, as my initiated disciples. I have chanted your beads duly, and they are returned to you herewith. Your spiritual names are Tradidas Dasadikari and Srimati Nagapatni Devidasi. Your daughter may remain called as Janmashtami Devi, and when she's initiated, she will receive a new name. I'm just requesting you to become ideal example of Krishna consciousness in householder life, and thus you will encourage so many others who come in your contact to adjust their lives to this sublime process. That in itself will be the greatest service. So please stay strong and stronger in devotional service to Krishna by chanting daily 16 rounds of beads, following the regulative principles strictly and avoiding the 10 offenses in the matter of chanting the holy names of the Lord. If you follow this simple process faithfully under the direction of your spiritual master and try to understand our philosophy by regular study, you will continue to progress your lives in Krishna consciousness, and Krishna will simultaneously protect you from the attacks of Maya and provide you with all necessary facilities for rendering service unto him. Please take encouragement and guidance from your elder God brothers and sisters and happy in Krishna consciousness. Hope this will meet you in good health. Your ever well-wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you, Mataji. Can you take your points, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, it's a very beautiful letter. Again, I think the whole of Krishna consciousness philosophy is covered in just this one letter. Prabhuji is very happy with this couple, and he says that he's going to initiate them. And he's given them the names, and the daughter will stay the same for now. But in future her name will change. But he's saying that he's very glad that the couple have seen that they come into Krishna consciousness, and they have seen how much joy, satisfaction, and blissful their lives have become just by coming into Krishna consciousness. And he is saying that, people always are looking for long life and sensual happiness, which just stays for a short while. But by coming into this moment, it's going to be eternal for them, like eternal happiness it will give them, and this is the right way. So he's very glad that this couple have come into the Krishna consciousness moment. And then he's saying that stay as an ideal householder as well, and be a good example to others as well, encourage others who come into contact with you. Just give them good guidance. But if you live properly as a good householder and work into Krishna consciousness, others will see you as well. So he's very happy with that. And Prabhuji, if you can move down a little bit. And then he's just reiterating that, stay strong, do not be, stay strong, continue following your regulated principles, chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra for 16, minimum of 16 rounds, read the scriptures, and that alone will keep you focused and you will not be captured by Maya. So continue with this simple process. He's saying it's very simple. Just follow it diligently and it will protect you from the attacks of Maya. And then always take guidance from your elder god brothers and sisters because they will be there. Any guidance you need, good association, just keep with good association with your god brothers and sisters and be happy in Krishna consciousness. Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. I think that is mostly what I've understood, and he's saying that this is a sublime process, which is quite good. Yeah, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Very nicely summarized. Okay, any other comments, dear devotees?
Prabhuji, I have one question.
Yes, Mataji.
In the letter, he mentioned like you will receive soon a different name after chanting. So what? So is this the same thing? It's happening. That is, I just wanted to know how that really works.
The names, Mataji.
Yeah, yeah. You will change your name in due course. Something he mentioned right in the letter.
This one, Janmastami Devi.
Yeah. So your name will change. That's what he mentioned right, Murli.
It's a daughter, their daughter name. So their daughter, so Pradesh Das Adhikari and Srimati Nagapatni Devi, they're now, actually they're a family, and then father and mother, they're initiated. The child, by the time she was already named as Janmastami Devi. And then Prabhupada is saying, at the moment, children are not initiated. When it comes to a time when she is initiated, she will receive a new name.
How it really, what exactly in order to change? So these 16 rounds and all these rules we have to follow, Prabhuji, in order to change the names initiated by the gurus.
So here, out of this one, Srila Prabhupada described that one should have tilak, wood pundam. This is called, what is that one shloka comes from? One is that tilakas should be, they are to be the ornaments, and also tasya namakaranam iha vaishnavatvam uchyate. One should be given the initiated name by the spiritual master. Then it is Vaishnavatvam, that is a sampradaya. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu initiated Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami with those names, previously Dabir Kas, Sakar Malik. So there Prabhupada was describing Vaishnavas means, but the name, even though it is the Lord's name, Janmastami, it is a good name only before, but as in, if they still, if they continue, they will be the bodily concept of life. So the spiritual master gives as part of the initiation the new name, and also, yeah, these are all as part of the Vaishnava Sampradaya.
Okay, Prabhuji, thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Any other comment? Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. So one must be become ideal example of Krishna conscious householder life, and thus you will encourage so many others who come in your contact to adjust their lives to this sublime process. One must be ideal example. Yadjadacharhi sreshta tat devetaro naraha. Tayat pramanam kurite lokaha tad anuvartate. Okay, so that is the main point, and it is a simple process following the rules and regulations. And then chant 16 rounds and beats. That is very, very important. Okay, any other comments, devotees? Okay, so that is from the Srila Prabhupada's letter. And from the announcements point of view, so today is Thursday evening. We have got Krishna book reading, and at 6:30 we have got evening japa. And thank you all dear devotees who is appearing in the evening japa. So now many devotees are turning up and doing japa very nicely. And apart from that, there is we have also shared the poll about the upcoming the two services from our Sangha that we wanted to do. One is the Goshala that Prabhavati Sachi Mataji has proposed about the ISKCON Hebri, which is in need of Goshala, needs some kind of grass, and the cows needs the help there. That is one thing. And another thing is Bipin Vihari Prabhuji and also Radha Sevika Mataji also proposed about the Chakrapani Das Prabhuji's project about the excavating the pastimes of the Lords, those pilgrimages. So those still under the ground, uncovered. So sorry, they're covered. They need to be uncovered. They need some kind of support as well. The Prabhuji is going to come and to our Sangha. Is Chandru Ramesh or Chakrapani Das, who is working on a Historica Foundation. So Vipin Vihari Prabhuji is looking to secure some kind of slot so that to present his case and also share about some of the evidences that he is also author of some of the finding the evidences for Mahabharata, the book. Okay, it is a good, he's an initiated devotee by Bhakti Vikaswa Maharaj. He's my god brother as well. So again, we have presented that poll in the group. Kindly vote if it is possible for you. Otherwise, whatever is best we have got so far, taking that one as a conclusion and take further steps, just splitting our services between those two projects. Any comments on that one, dear devotees? Any thoughts? Swarup Prabhuji, Devashish Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhu, I have already voted on the poll, Prabhu. My understanding is limited for both the projects, but I thought maybe without, because we are depending on the other devotees to recommend. So if they are recommending, I'm sure that this must be worthwhile projects. That's why I thought maybe I was first thinking whether for the Goshala, they will require a bit more because our capacity is limited. So, I'm not sure how much fund we'll be able to raise, whether it's best to focus to one rather than splitting it into two. But then I wasn't sure, maybe even this project needs Lakshmi. So that's why I said maybe it's best to split it. So that was my thought process, bro.
Thank you, Prabhuji. It's a good thought.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I agree with Sadhu Prabhu as well. I think we should focus in one at the moment. Then it will help both sides as well. Then in couple of months we can do the other one. That's my understanding, Prabhu. But I'm with everyone. Whatever everyone thinks, I'll go with that. But I personally think we should focus on one and then move to the next one. What do you go?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Any other comments?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yes, I was thinking the same with the Swara Prabhu and Devasi Prabhu, whatever they're thinking. So, whatever the other devotee says, we can focus. Whatever. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, I mean, if the cows definitely, if they need the grass first, we need to focus on that first. But equally, later on, we can look into the other project because long term it might benefit the other generation as well. Because if the work needs to start now slowly, you know, how the Goswamis and how they uncovered and how we are you know, and taking that advantage now of the work that was done hundreds of years ago. So maybe if this project starts, then that will benefit the future generation as well. That was my thinking. But yeah, definitely I agree that if the cows need the grass first, then we can focus on that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. And any kind of Lakshmi that we are looking at, any suggestions to raise approximate?
Prabhu,
Sorry, Prabhu. Please
sorry.
go ahead, Prabhu. No, Prabhu. Go ahead.
Advice from Prabhuti Mataji because she has proposed that project, so she can give us a better idea. What do you put?
Sorry, Prabhuji.
Sorry, Prabhu. What I was trying to say is that maybe, you know, it's very hard to come up with a number. I think the whatever the devotees is possible to donate, I think they should, and then we have to see how much we have this thing, because I think everyone's situation is different, so it's hard to give a prescriptive number, Prabhu.
Yeah, but maybe just put one number, target number. But again, we don't force anyone. But again, just giving an indication for unclear about the target, so they will see and then think about their comfortable situation.
So we have to be guided by you because I'm not, you know, I'm there for only little bit with the Vashish Prabhu. You are in the Sangha for a longer time. So maybe you guys can sort of have a better idea of what guidance you want to provide, Prabhu.
Yes, sure, Prabhuji. Okay, thank you. Okay, any other comments? Thoughts? Okay, thank you so much, dear devotees. Okay, we shall look into, and also Saurabh Prabhuji, and also they're also looking into do some services. So who is actually the Oxbridge Sangha's founder, Saurabh Prabhuji. So I will also just check with him about his opinions. He is more keen to do some services. Okay, previously all our fundraisers, he suggests, okay, this could be the target, and then based on that, devotees will contribute according to their comfortable situations. Okay, I will just speak to him and then I will share further thoughts on it. And also for the project, Chandra Ramesh Prabhuji wanted to come to our Sangha and then give presentation about his his findings. Okay, for that one also we need some Saturday time to secure. So is that, are we looking at this Saturday or next Saturday? That is our choice. And we will inform to Bipin Vihari Prabhuji so that Prabhuji would arrange.
Yes, Prabhuji, you do whatever you feel is the correct way of doing things. It's fine.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. So I'll find out the dates available. So our main priority is this one, Goshala. Second priority is that one. We include both of them in our services, but priorities are different. Thank you so much, Mataji and Prabhuji. Okay, that's all from the announcement side. We shall now conclude and continue with further japa. Okay, vanchakalpatarubhyascha कृपा
नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। शिला प्रभुपाद की जय।